The son stepped forward. Night, the son hid in the barn, and then he saw her. A woman dressed in white. She approached the cow and with her long sharp claws tore out the liver. And she started to eat it right on the spot. Then the woman turned her face towards the sun. And with the moonlight, her face was revealed. It was the second wife. Her mouth was covered in blood. She laughed, loud and unhinged. What choice did he have? He ran. The son burst into his father's antechamber and told him everything. Then the second wife entered the room. Calm and dressed perfectly. No blood, no madness. The son begged the second wife to admit everything and asked if he can help her with her sickness or whatever is going on. He will help her. The aristocrat accused the son of framing the second wife and threw him out of the house. When he tried to comfort her, the second wife began a story. Long time ago, when she was very young, a greedy man destroyed her family through taxation. Her parents were unalived while resisting. Left alone, she entered the Fox Valley in search of food and shelter. And by fate, the silver fox found her and took her in. Later she asked the fox, "Why do you care about me? I have nothing to give back." In tears, the fox explained that she had beautiful children of her own, until they were unalived by a hunter. They both lost their original families, so they decided to become each other's family. The silver fox raised her to be a beautiful young woman. Remember part 2? Now this is in the fox's perspective. The silver fox was patrolling its land, but then suddenly an arrow struck its neck. When the fox saw the attacker, it was the aristocrat, the greedy man that hunted down its babies. Once the aristocrat ran away, the silver fox teleported itself. Realizing its end was near, the silver fox asked its adopted daughter to avenge her, and transferred its magical powers to her. With her newfound power, she conjured up the hanok and waited for the aristocrat to come. The aristocrat realized that she was talking about him and what he did in the Fox Valley. Now, the second wife, she revealed her true form, a werefox. It screamed at it, "You destroyed our families. Now, feel our pain." Soon, the aristocrat was no more. The son was walking along a marketplace. Then he heard the two ladies talking about death and destruction of the rich man's house. The son, he knew that the ladies were talking about his father's house, so he went back. The once grand manor has been reduced to a haunted place. Then he saw her. The second wife ran out of the shadows with a smile. The son asked the whereabouts of his father, but the second wife only smiled, like always. The son had enough. He demanded her to tell him the truth. Her smile turned into an evil grin, and she started to transform. The werefox revealed its true form to the son and readied its claws. Right before the attack, a spirit showed up. It was the son's mother, the first wife. She asked the werefox not to harm her child, but the werefox was not convinced and prepared to attack again. But then, lightning struck the werefox. The mother and son turned to look where the lightning came from. It was none other than Buddha himself. Buddha spoke to the werefox. "You have done enough. Now stop this madness." But the werefox said there was still so much sadness and hate inside. Buddha smiled and offered a gift. Buddha offered the werefox a place to be in his domain. There, both the silver fox and the second wife would be freed from their pain and suffering. The werefox agreed to follow Buddha. The mother's spirit told her son that she had to leave as well. Together, they went up into the night sky. As they ascended, spirits of the Fox family finally found peace at last. With Buddha's blessing lingering, the son thanked everyone. and gathered his father's remains. After bearing and paying respect to his father, the son entered a temple to continue his life as a Buddhist monk. This story hails from Hamgyong region of Jeonra province in ancient Korea.